Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, I do makeup and skincare on this channel. If you are interested in that, please consider subscribing and hit the notification bell right next to the red subscribe button so that you get notified when I upload my next video. Today I am going to talk about a very much raved and crazed about product, which is Be Minimalist Niacinamide Serum. The product looks like this. Okay, let me show you a little bit. Yeah, this is the product and this is the outer packaging. So now I have divided this video in total 3 categories. In the first one I will describe the outer packaging and the inner packaging and the product. In the second part I will describe how the product works and all, and in the third part will be the main review and you will see the timestamp on this part. This costs 599 rupees and I got a 10% discount when I bought from their website. And yeah, this is a quite sleek black outer packaging with a lot of details, and as well as this packaging is quite good. It is a glass bottle and with a plastic cap. So that is how the product looks from the outside. You'll get 30 ml of product quantity for 599 rupees, which is a decent price and I think is quite affordable. This product is color free and fragrance free, and to be honest, this is one of the best niacinamide products out in the market right now. So all the details about the brand, from where they have got the niacinamide, I mean the main ingredient, and all the ingredient list is listed in this back side and on the outer packaging as well. So that's a very good thing. They have clearly written what is there in it, like a complete ingredient. Now, only one thing I think is not good about the packaging is the dropper. It actually keeps on dripping on its own. Like, let me show you. Can you see that? It's completely dripping on its own. I don't have to do anything. So that's the only, con of this packaging. Otherwise, I like the packaging. Now let's talk about the key ingredients that are niacinamide and zinc. It is clearly written here that there is 10% niacinamide and zinc is very low on the ingredient list, but the percentage of zinc is not given. So let me talk about how niacinamide and zinc work. Niacinamide is one of the two types of vitamin B3, which is niacin and niacinamide. Though they sound quite similar, but they are completely two different compounds. Although our body can produce niacinamide from niacin we intake and perform for the both ingredients. When we apply niacinamide topically, like in a serum form, what it does is it breaks down into NADH and NADPH, which are a form of energy and they give energy to the cells. Now this NADH and NADPH, they kind of help in tackling the free radicals that are available on our skin, and in this part zinc also acts. The zinc is there in the serum, also acts as an antioxidant. So what it does is it also tackles the free radicals, and that is how they stabilize the free radicals and produce energy to the cells so that they can synthesize protein and eventually make a barrier or protective layer on our skin, which is a lipid layer. This lipid layer protects against the sunburns and oxidative stress like from the pollutions or the toxins our skin is exposed to. So this lipid layer protects our skin from that. In this process, niacinamide does another thing, which is controlling the sebum production, and by that way we get less sebum on less clogged pores, and that is why we get less acne. In a nutshell, we can say that niacinamide form the lipid layers, minimizes the appearance of pores, fine lines, and like wrinkles. It also helps up to some extent in reducing the redness or rosacea and acne. Not only that, it is known that niacinamide also inhibits melanin production up to some extent, and thus it can just reduce some acne marks or hyperpigmentations up to some extent. Now on this part, a lot of people get confused whether to use niacinamide or alpha-butane in case of hyperpigmentation or some marks. I will suggest that if you have really oily skin and if your skin is acne prone, please go for niacinamide, because niacinamide reduces the sebum production and acne, as well as it works up to some extent for hyperpigmentation. But if your problem is hyperpigmentation, melasma, like the spots on cheeks, or some kind of pigmentation, then go for alpha-butane, because it is more targeted in solving those problems. I am actually using this serum for last 3 weeks or so, and I have experienced a lot of things. So let me talk about that from the beginning. This serum is really lightweight, and let me show you the consistency. Okay, so this is the consistency of this serum. You can see this is runny but not watery. This is runny but not watery, because this is not water based. This is the base of this serum is actually aloe vera gel, and this gets absorbed into the skin very quickly. You can see this serum is a little bit sticky in the beginning, but once it gets absorbed completely, there it is not sticky anymore. Okay, so it has a gel consistency, and it is quite cloudy and kind of white in color, but I don't think there is any added color into it. And the fragrance, there is no proper fragrance, but it smells like kind of what to say, olive oil with a mixture of homeopathic medicine. So that's how it smells. Now I am going to tell you about the ingredient list. Let's start. First ingredient is aloe vera gel, which is the base. Then the niacinamide, which is the key ingredient which we are talking about. Then we can see a dimethyl isopride, which is a solvent. Propanediol, which is a humectant that keeps your skin hydrated. It is also a solvent and emollient. Ethoxydiglycol is a solubilizer and an efficacy booster. Next, zinc PCA, which is another key ingredient which acts as an antioxidant and anti-seborrheic. That means controls your sebum production. Then phenoxyethanol, which is another solvent. Then comes ethyl hexyl glycerin, that is a preservative. Hydroxyethyl cellulose, that is an thickening agent. That is a thickening agent, humectant and antibacterial that reduces your acne. Xanthan gum and sclerotium gum are thickening agent and stabilizer, and lecithin is an emulsifier. Next, when I started using it, I used a light moisturizer on top of this. But the thing is that for the first time in my life, I experienced purging while using this. Spurging is like a little bit of rashes that your skin comes up with when it is introduced to a new ingredient, a new strong ingredient. So when I introduced this niacinamide, I experienced a little bit of spurging, and then I did the biggest mistake of my life. I stopped using the moisturizer because I thought that I am very oily, so why I should have to put a bit of thick moisturizer on top of the niacinamide serum, as it is a little bit of thick in consistency. So I felt like, okay, I don't have to use the moisturizer on top of this. Maybe that will cause me less purging. But that was the biggest mistake. Okay, I stopped using the moisturizer for 3 to 4 days, and my skin was really dried out because I already told you it is an ingredient which reduces the sebum production. So my skin got dehydrated and it started flaking. Then I understood what happened. Then I topped it up with a thick moisturizer, and just within a week these things got sorted. My skin started looking healthy as before, and after that it actually showed its color, I mean the true color. It started fading out my acne marks. I had very little acne marks because I don't poke my acne, so I get acne, not acne, I get pimples, but they don't leave marks. But whatever they leaves, it reduces that. Finger crossed, but right now I don't have any acne or pimple, so it did definitely work. But please do not repeat the mistake I did. Use a thick moisturizer on top of this if you want to get the result quickly. So that's how I felt. It really cleared out my skin, and right now I can feel that my sebum production is a little bit less. I can use a moisturizer which is not gel based, which is oil based. Okay, so it did that to me. So I am really grateful to this serum for that. If you are spurging, don't freak out, it will go away within 2 weeks. And if the spurging does not go away within 2 weeks, you need to stop using the product. Okay, so my spurging went away after 1 week, and I continued using this and still continuing using this, and I don't think I have any bad effect on my skin. I have seen a lot of people telling that this is really strong. They also have a 5% niacinamide. Start with that. Use twice or thrice a day, not a day, a week. Then increase the frequency, and once you build the tolerance, use this 10% niacinamide with zinc. I really recommend this, and I am loving this currently. Let me tell you how to use the serum properly. That is, you use your face wash to wash off your face, and then use a toner, preferably hyaluronic acid infused toner, and then go with this one and apply a moisturizer, a thick moisturizer after that, and then go to bed. If you are using a vitamin C serum, please use the vitamin C serum in the morning, and use this niacinamide serum at night during bedtime. And please use sunscreen while using any kind of this kind of serums which has active ingredients. And you know what, I love what sunscreen does to my skin, so I use it regularly. Whether I am at home or not, I use sunscreen. That's what I have to tell you about this niacinamide serum. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing if you are new, first time watching my video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye till my next video.